Y'all know how I feel about cold food. Y'all know cold food is a no for me. I'm struggling. I'm trying to get there. I'm late. Y'all see how hard it's raining. Still got my headscarf on, but I'm not trying to ruin my hair. Had to change my outfit. Too much going on. We are back with another video. We are back with yet another video. And today we are leaving Brooklyn and we are going to the Upper East Side to try BOMBA's Supper Club, which is an Italian and Haitian fusion experience. So let's head. That's nice.
So this dish is soup jumeau. This is what we do is a little bit different. So we do have some pickled cabbage on top as well to cut through some of the richness of the dish. The dish is primarily made with squash. It's normally a very meaty dish as well, but we have a meat-heavy menu, so we made this vegan actually. So I think people will enjoy it. It's a little bit lighter than it normally is. And also the pasta that we use is ditalini pasta, which is used primarily in pasta fazool, which is like a very classic Italian pasta soup thing.
Something that we both grew up with.
Exactly. So we want to do a little bit of both.
Soup jumeau, which is a dish of freedom, once forbidden to enslaved and eaten every New Year since independence. So there was a Haitian girl there. Oh, so the supper club is Haitian and Italian fusion. So there was a Haitian girl there and she was telling us how the Haitian people would make the soup for the slave owners and the slave owners was eating. And they couldn't have none. So when Independence Day came, they said, we about to eat our own soup, and that's what they did. So we had it vegetarian with squash, scotch bonnet pepper, thyme, and root vegetables. It was like carrots in there and potatoes. And it was really good. It did have a kick because it had that scotch bonnet in there. But y'all, I thought I wasn't gonna like it. It was a soup. It had the pasta in there. It had the potatoes. I want to say corn. Girl, this is not a soul food dinner. This is different. But it was really good. I would give the soup jumeau a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed that. And I didn't even miss the meat. Like, you know how sometimes you're like, oh, this would have been better if we added meat. I did not miss the meat at all. That was a really good dish. And then wine pairings with the food too. So we had a cava wine and it was really good with the soup jumeau. Like, it was, the soup was spicy, but it wasn't overbearing. And y'all know, well, I need to fill y'all in. Y'all know I don't really like spice, but since I've been living in Brooklyn, I've been trying to up my spice tolerance because spice is everywhere I go.
So it'll be done in I don't know, give us 10 more minutes. All right? Thank you guys.
These are Mars meatballs. My mom is Marsha. Joel's mom is Marlene, and this is a combination of both our mom's recipes. On my side, it's a Neapolitan meatball, so it's part pork, part beef, and it's and so we got some pecorino cheese in there, some parsley, and they're nice and juicy. We hope you like them.
Thank you guys.
So then I had the Mars meatballs, which is a cross between Marcia's classic Neapolitan meatballs and Marlene's Haitian boulet. An ode to the two kitchens we grew up in, simmer in our Sunday red sauce. So boulet is like a meatball, but they say it's kind of drier. I've never had boulet. and then a classic Italian meatball, y'all know. It was really good. It was big and it was like very, very, very moist. Like I was very impressed. And then the sauce on top, and then they brought everything out piping hot. Y'all know how I feel about cold food. Y'all know cold food is a no for me. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. And then we had a red wine with that.
I had it and it was not that good.
And then be a little slim. Yeah, I will get my
Unspoken rule about like Caribbean restaurants is that if they're too nice, the food's not good.
Correct.
Right?
I need a little attitude.
They'll ignore you for the first 15 minutes.
Right.
And you know, so unfortunate. It's so true.
It is.
I don't want to be that stereotype, but it really is true. Like the meaner they are, the more that meal is.
Because
and I'll go back and I'll shut the fuck up.
you.
I will shut up. Here's your money and give me the food. I don't care. You don't have that. You don't have. Okay, I'll do it. I'll take what you got.
Whatever you say, go.
Whatever.
I heard somebody talking about Jamaican work ethic. You
That's the work
Not the
ethic.
work ethic.
Because that's 1,000 jobs.
1,000 jobs. I know. That's the work ethic. And the attitude.
It's funny you say that because Joe and I went to this Haitian restaurant, and it was like we walked in and the guy was like super nice and we're like, this food's good. It was not good.
Listen, they're very busy and they're working hard. So just get out their face.
Exactly.
Because they put their foot in two things: the food.
In your ass.
Exactly.
Neapolitan pasta, it's even bigger than rigatoni, and in Neapolitan dialect it means little slaps. So we hope that it slaps. And you wanna talk about the curry, Joel?
Yeah. So this is Jamaican curry goat. What we do is we basically braise the curry for a really long time, and we cook it down to ragu. And the inspiration from this came from, I think Joe talked a little bit earlier about his love for the curry shrimp at the Jamaican restaurant that he worked at, and then so we knew we wanted to do some sort of curry dish.
It's like a D-rib.
Put another one in the middle because I think you're gonna want more.
And then for the curry goat, rigatone, it was goat shoulder, slow braised all day, hand pulled, stewed in a Jamaican curry ragu, and served over pasheri pasta. And it's their signature dish, and I see why, y'all. So first of all, they brought out 2 huge bowls of it, and then they served it for us. Everything else was individual servings, but this one was family style, and they served it to us. When I took that first bite, that curry sauce in that goat, because when I go to a Jamaican restaurant, I do get curry goat, rice and peas. I know you're supposed to eat curry with white rice. We had that whole discussion, but I like it with rice and peas. So I like goat. It was pleasantly surprising. Like I've never had anything like it. Like it was so freaking good. And they had these peppers on top, and like I told y'all, I'm trying to get my spice tolerance up. It did have a little spice to it, but it was nothing overbearing. Like y'all see me eating that curry goat, I was like silent. All you hear is clack 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 clack, because that curry goat, it was so rich and it was so creamy. And you know how sometimes curry goat can get super chewy? That was not the case. It was, I really enjoyed that dish. Like I would go to this whole supper club again for that dish.
Right.
When I saw her, I'm dropping for you, girl.
Actually, one rule of thumb is I never tell friends when I went to there.
So I would give the curry goat a 9 out of 10. Like it was good.
Super popular during the holidays. Panna cotta, classic Italian, northern Italian dessert that you'd have at like most sort of like red soy sauce Italian American joints. And we topped it with passion fruit caramel and a little bit of flaky salt at the end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. We'll be back.
And then for dessert, we had cremas panna cotta. It was okay. I wasn't really a huge fan of the texture of it. I know a panna cotta is usually thicker, and they have cremas at during the holiday time. But I would say the dessert was my least favorite, and y'all know I love a sweet treat. I would give the cremas probably like a 6 or a 7. Like, it wasn't my favorite, but the Haitian people that was there was saying that it was actually really true to cremas, and they really enjoyed it. So it was good to the people that like that, but that's just not my thing. Alrighty, so I am finally back home from the supper club dinner thing, and I have my computer here. I have the menu up, so I'm gonna be referencing it while I talk to y'all, but I'm gonna tell you guys about getting there and all the things. So I found this through TikTok. When I went to my first supper club, I saw this one too, but they didn't have any spots, so I signed up for the waiting list, and when they put it out, I was able to sign up, and I got a spot. There was only 10 spots, which is crazy, so I felt real exclusive. So that was back, and I have my computer. I'm gonna go real quick. I bought a ticket on May 8th, and today is July 18th. So I bought it a while ago, and I was super excited. I had the other supper club. I did a whole video on that. You guys should go watch. I'll have it linked. Yeah, so I got chosen. So a few days earlier this week, they sent us an email saying, hello everyone, we're so excited to have you to our 4th BOMBA supper club of the season, and then date, time, and location. And then they gave us very detailed instructions on how to get in there, and I appreciate that, because if you read those instructions and followed them to a T, you was able to get in. Okay, so we get there. It's at an actual apartment. I was like, okay. I knew that because they said it was an intimate thing. You were like being invited to someone's house to have dinner. I was like, okay. It's a little dangerous. Like, can you imagine telling your parents, oh yeah, I'm going to somebody I don't know house to eat dinner. So they had the door cracked. And I was just having this discussion with my friend about whether you should knock on a door before you enter it, and like what are the parameters on it. But needless to say, I knocked, and they were right there waiting for me. I was one of the last few to get there because that rain tore me up, y'all. So on the way to the subway, it was sprinkling, and then when I got off the subway, it was like pouring down. The wind was blowing. I was soaked when I got in there. Like, I was trying to hold it together, but I was just like flustered. But they were so gentle and caring that I was just like, oh child. Anyways, they sent me to my seat and I sat down. So for customer service, I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10. They were very nice, very kind. Like, communication, it was seamless. Like, you can tell this isn't their first one. It didn't take them all day. They had it going. And I appreciate that. It started at 12. I got there like 12:15. My bread was sitting there waiting for me, and they brought me my butter and they brought me my wine. That's what I appreciate. And then for location, they usually have one in Brooklyn, but I could never get the tickets to the one in Brooklyn. This one was in the Upper East Side, so it was a trek from Brooklyn. So that's my fault. I should have just waited till they have it in Brooklyn, but I want to go and I want to tell y'all about it. So I'm not gonna take atmosphere. It was really good. Like, it was very intimate. There was only 10 people there. We had some really good conversation. You guys will see in the videos. Like, we just had a lot of fun together, and it's very rare that you go to an event like that and you like actually have a good time with people that you don't know. So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the community building.
We got ours but like we can use this.
Soul food for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
soul
Mac
food.
and cheese.
Yep,
Yeah.
mac and cheese, the fried chicken.
Greens.
Greens.
I am
Yeah, the greens.
Greens.
I feel so greens. I've never had collard greens anywhere besides like I've had collards, but not collard greens in the way of Black Americans make
Yes.
it. It's just like
With the meat.
the ham hock and like
Yes.
the turkey
Yes.
and like it's been
gotta
stewing
put
there
everything in
and
there.
yeah, and you know
Been slow cooking all night.
Yeah, slow cooking. Yeah.
And getting to know different people, and we were talking about our backgrounds or where we come from, because a lot of them were Caribbean or Haitian. There was an Italian girl there, and they were talking about their background. I was telling them that I'm Black American, but it was funny how a lot of our traditions and things overlap, and they kind of all are the same. When you think about it, they just kind of have their own little flair on it, just depending on where from the diaspora you're from. So that was a good touch too. And then for taste, I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10, y'all. Like the soup Jamul bowl, I scraped the thing clean. I scraped it clean. For my meatballs, I ate all my meatballs. For my curry goat, I ate 2 servings, and they were not stingy. So for portion sizes, they were not stingy. Like the soup Jamul, they gave us a whole bowl, and it was very filling. And then they gave us a big meatball, and it was real good. And then the curry goat, like I told you guys, they bought us 2 big plates, so we were able to have as much as we wanted. And then with the wines, the good lady name was Angie. Angie did not play. Angie kept them glasses full. I'm like, Angie, hold on, Angie. Like every time she see your glass empty, she's like, okay, you need to be drinking your drink. So they were very generous. And for price, I paid let me double check. I'm pretty sure I paid $100. Let me see how much it was with the fees and stuff. Yeah, I paid $100, and it was well worth it. A 4-course meal with drinks. Baby, I just went to an Asian restaurant the other day and I spent $100, and all I had was, I didn't have no drink. I just had we shared appetizers. I had lobster fried rice, and we shared a dessert. And we all split the bill, and my portion was $100. So I think this was well worth it. I would 1,000% pay it again, because it was definitely worth it. So my overall thoughts is that BOMBA probably will be seeing me again, because I gotta have that curry goat pasta again. I have to have it. I have to have it. And I think that's all I got to tell y'all. That's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for continuously supporting me. Make sure you hype the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye.